Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, so until now we learned the letters, then we learned the compound letters, like how one letter is joined with the other letter to form a word. Okay, now we are going to learn the vowel sounds. Okay, so as you can see in this image that the letters, until now we read alif, ba, ta, sa, jim, ha, kha, dal, zal, ra, za, sin, shin, sad, dad, ta, za, ain, ghain, fa, qaf, kaf, lam, mim, noon, waw, ha, hamza, ya. We read this way. But you can see that in this image there is a slanting line, a small stroke above the letter. Okay, so this is the vowel sound. Total there are 3 vowel sounds. The short vowel sounds are 3. One is the zabar, one is the zair, and the third one is the pesh. Okay, there are 3 vowel sounds. One is zabar, second is zair, and the third is pesh. Okay, now understand each in detail. The stroke, the slanting line which is placed on the upper side of the letter, which is placed on the above of the letter, that is a zabar. As you can see that the stroke is above the letter, so this lesson is about the zabar. Okay, so the slanting line, the stroke that is placed above the letter, it is called the zabar. Now how is this zabar pronounced? This should be pronounced alif, zabar, a. It gives the sound of a. Okay, like when you say cat in English, there is a k, and then you have the a sound, a in between, and then you have the t sound. In English also, you cannot pronounce any letter without the vowel sounds a, e, I, o, u. Similarly, in Arabic, you cannot pronounce any word without the vowel sound. So the first vowel sound is a. Okay, you can see that when you say a, the sound goes up. Your voice goes up. It rises. A. Okay, so this is the zabar. Okay, so repeat after me. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alif, zabar, a. You should not pronounce it with a jerk. It is not a. No, there should be no jerk. There should be no prolongation. Means no. This is not the proper way. It should be pronounced smoothly. A. Okay. A. Ba zabar ba. Ta zabar ta. Sa zabar sa. There should be a sound after each letter. Jim zabar ja. Ha zabar ha. Kha zabar kha. As you see that kha is a heavy letter, so when pronouncing with the vowel, it should sound a little heavy. It is kha zabar kha. Okay. Dal zabar da. Zal zabar za. Ra zabar ra. Za zabar za. Sin zabar sa. Shin zabar sha. Swad zabar swa. You can see that sin zabar is sa, swad zabar swa. Okay, there should be heaviness in swad, whereas the sin is a light letter. Okay, so the difference between the sin and swad should be clear, that sin is a light letter whereas swad is a heavy letter. So sin zabar sa, swad zabar swa. Dad zabar da. Ta zabar ta. Dha zabar dha. Ain zabar a. Ghain zabar gha. Fa zabar fa. Qaf zabar qa. Kaf zabar ka. Lam zabar la. Mim zabar ma. Noon zabar na. Waw zabar wa. Ha zabar ha. Hamza zabar a. Ya zabar ya. Okay. See, you have to learn the first point regarding the recognition of zabar. It should be impressed on mind that this sign is always put on the upper side of the letter, While reading zabar, its pronunciation should not be prolonged, not to be jerked, and even not to be rendered wrongly. Rather, it should be pronounced very smoothly. Okay. Then come to leave the second point and leave the third point. Come to the fourth point. While pronouncing deep tone, low pitched letters, the lip should not be made roundish. Whereas when you pronounce the heavy letters, your lip should be little round, like kh, swa, dwa, ta, dha, gha, qa. Okay, these are the 7 heavy letters. Then come to the last point. If the sound of some letters appears to have very minor difference, then do your exercise in such different sounds such as seen, sa, ta, ta. Like I gave you one example of seen zabar sa, swad zabar swa. There is a minor difference between them. Okay. Then you have the ta zabar ta and ta zabar ta, ta. Okay. So see to it that you pronounce the heavy letters with a heavy sound and light letters with the light sound. And then there is an exercise for this lesson. Okay, now see how do you read this exercise. You can see that there is a zabar on each letter. So how do you read the first word? It is fa zabar fa, ra zabar ra. Now you will join the 2 letters first, fa ra. Then you will say the third letter, dwa zabar dwa, fa ra dwa. Okay. Next you have kaf zabar ka, ta zabar ta, ka ta, ba zabar ba, ka ta ba. You will join 1 letter at a time, not all the 3 together, okay? Swad zabar swa, dal zabar da, swada, qaf zabar qa, swada qa, waw zabar wa, ra zabar ra, wa ra, dal zabar da, wa ra da, jim zabar ja, mim zabar ma, jama, ain zabar a, jama'a. Similarly, this I have done with the pronunciation with the hijjah. Okay. The next line I am doing without the hijjah, but if you are comfortable, you can do it with the hijjah itself. Ahada. See the second line. Ahada, ja'ala, wajada, walada, qatala, khatama, sharaha, hasada, daraba, kasaba, fa'ala, samara, makasa, balagha, zalama, rafa'a, za'ama, maraja, khalaqa, fa'adalaka. Okay, see the hijjah, the pronunciation for this fa'adalaka. Fa zabar fa, ain zabar a, fa'a, dal zabar da, fa'ada, lam zabar la, fa'adala, kaf zabar ka, fa'adalaka. Okay, you have to join 1 letter at a time, not all the 5 together. Fa zabar fa, ain zabar a, dal zabar da, lam zabar la, kaf zabar ka. No, this is a wrong type of pronunciation. Okay, the hijjah should be done with joining 1 letter at a time. Fa zabar fa, ain zabar a. Now join the fa and ain first. Fa a, then dal zabar da, fa ada, lam zabar la, fa adala, kaf zabar ka, fa adalaka. Then see the last line. Ashara, abada, fasada, amara, abasa. Okay, so just practice this lesson. Inshallah, once you are mastered this lesson, the zabar, then we will move on to the zair. Assalamu alaikum.